Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's cast. Quick announcement: giveaway is scheduled to be or basically on next Tuesday. So if you haven't partaken in that, go do that. It's not very complex. You can watch a video about it on my channel. But never mind that. You'll be seeing a couple of the items that you can actually win here today in this cast. But never mind that, we got a game to cast. Got Pudge, Bristleback, Zeus, Anti-Mage, and Bat Rider picked up already, and this is going to be one hell of a matchup. As far as I'm concerned, a couple of my favorite heroes are here. Of course, Pudge being my most played hero. I always love to see a good Pudge. Bat Rider is also kind of interesting. He's one of the more underrated pub characters. I love the way this guy works. I love his mechanics. I love basically the flaming lasso can kick so much ass. It's like absolutely freaking ridiculous, and I gotta quickly go set up my so that you guys can actually get a half decent frame rate. Excuse me here for a second, I gotta go change my power settings. Here we go. We got Phantom Assassin here as well, Treant Protector with a Vengeful Spirit. Not too much big of a fan of Phantom Assassin to say the least, but that's always because they got my ass kicked by her. Queen of Pain, interesting pickup with the Wind Ranger being picked up last. Just quickly introduce the heroes. This red here, as you can see, the HUD is basically the HUD that you can win from my little giveaway. One of the things that you can actually win.
Another thrilling
They're about five, yeah. What the hell do you call them? About €5 worth of stuff you can get from the giveaway, but gonna quickly introduce the heroes before I run out of time. On Mintberry Crunch is the Bat Rider. On Queen of Pain is Papa. On the Anti-Mage is No Fun Allowed. Zeus is played by Ferda. Looks like Anti-Mage wants to go mid. This is kind of interesting. And last but not least, Mrs. Wind Ranger is played by Sabretooth. And cute little courier, that is the Yin and Yang Fox Spirit courier. And I gotta quickly introduce the Dire heroes. On Phantom Assassin with a pretty neat set. Here is HDC with the Pudge. Possibly taken up. Nope, he's gonna be scouting for Roshan to start out with. Quay Clifford, that's probably for the level 1 rune. Treant Protector is gonna be played by. We'll figure that out once we gotta figure out who does what here. Okay, Treant Protector will be picked up by Aiva. Bristleback will be played by Chromac. The nasty Bristleback. Vengeful Spirit will be rotating bottom. Bobby Klein is on her. So top lane is going to be consistent of basically the Treant Protector and the Phantom Assassin. No biggie there. No big surprise. Actually, kind of. I would have thought the Treant Protector on the off lane, but then we'll support plus carry. Currently, Bristleback is soloing bottom, so this is going to be a roaming Vengeful Spirit, which is decent, which is very, very decent. Pudge, of course, on mid up against the Zeus. And basically, currently, it's not looking too bad. Actually, it's kind of looking bad for the Zeus right now, but Vengeful Spirit is going to end up taking a couple of hits from here, but we might actually even see a first blood before it all starts. Bristleback is almost going to go down 30 HP. That was very, very close. Queen of Pain going to be soloing the top lane for now. Take a look at that. That is sexy. Oh, wow. Alright. Way to go, Queen of Pain. It's gonna be, she's gonna be duking it out. She's probably gonna be fine. They don't really have a good combo for the Phantom Assassin, so she can just blink away if when Phantom Strike hits. So basically, currently my predictions will be the Pudge is actually dominating middle lane. Guy's doing good. He's got the Dendy set. He's pro, man. Almost the Dendy set. He does still have the beard. And also all the icons for the Dota Cinema one. It is serious. No, I screwed it up. Almost, except for the cuirass. Basically, he's picked up his bottle, and that's about all we need to know. Before I say something that I'll regret. Wind Ranger. That also pretty neat set. Got a cool little helmet. I'm not really too much for Wind Ranger. She's fine, but annoying as hell. With the laughs and shit. So, yeah. That's the thing. Queen of Pain is in a little bit of trouble, gets leashed. And then manages to blink away in time. Bristleback is on the menu. I fear he's gonna go fast. Because take a look at the way the Bat Rider is forming currently. He's just pulling and pulling and pulling and forcing the Bristleback forwards. That's not super good for him. He needs to stay at the back. He needs to be safe for now, in the fact that he has 0 backup. Here the Vengeful Spirit is kind of doing the same thing, except for the fact that she is just roaming around. Last hit is currently being led by the Queen of Pain. She's doing a tremendously good job there up on top lane. Of course, Treant not really able to back up the Phantom Assassin. If they had the Vengeful on lane, they would have been able to. If they had just done some conventional laning, it could have worked, but they didn't, so we'll see how it goes. It all turns out, good old Pudgy is in a good spot for Hook. He's actually gonna land it, and now Zeus, he's gonna unleash hell. He could almost get him. It's almost 200. And this does 100. Alright, fair enough. Would not have been enough. He probably didn't have enough mana anyway. Now Vengeful Spirit does spot the Queen of Pain movement in the lane. Is going to ping it up, but nothing really is going to come of it. And yeah, that's pretty much been the story so far. No real kills. Oh, there you go. Beautiful stun. She is going to be able to blink away in time, though. Can't really compete against 2 blinking heroes with a stun that short so far. This is really going to be an issue for the Dyers in the fact that they're going to be eventually having 3 blinking heroes, and they need to shut down the anti-mage's farm, because if he gets fat, if he gets a heart, he is damn near impossible to take out. Even if the Pudge does land at his dismember, it's next to impossible. Pudge found a haste rune. He's running away and around, doing fun things. This is tense. Pudge in the jungle with the haste rune. We should be able to see maybe a kill from this. This could turn ugly. He could have bottled it and waited until level 6, but decided not to. He's actually going to go for the Bat Rider. Nope, kind of changed his mind. Probably should go for the Windrunner. Maybe, nope, it doesn't actually make a difference. Anti-Mage at this point is probably his best bet. Oh. This is tense. He's there. They know. They know they're hugging the tree line. You see that? He's got to go back. Or run into the Bat Rider. No, I don't think he'll be able to take care of him. Queen of Pain in a bit of a bad spot. You guys need to be running south because she's going to blink away. There you go. Pudge does find the meat of the bat, but it doesn't seem to be that tasty, and he's backing out. He's trying to. Bristleback is pinging for the kill. Looks like they will go for it. If he can get a hook in the Pudge, it could be a disaster. First blood. It's actually going to go top, but this is kind of more interesting at the moment. Oh, hook barely off its mark. Oh, that's terrible. That was too bad. And now, Wind Ranger in on the action here. Pudge in a little bit of trouble. As the Anti-Mage is actually getting quilled all over the place. He's getting stinged, but it's not really going to amount to a whole lot. And up on top lane, we did see a first blood from basically, I think Treant got the first kill, and then no, Queen of Pain actually got first blood, so it was all in all worth it. And she has almost hit level 6. She is super close, and she's almost gotten her boots as well. We'll be keeping an eye on top lane here, as Vengeful Spirit is in a big time of trouble. That should be an easy finish for the Queen of Pain.
Exquisite agony.
Yes. I played a little bit of Queen of Pain. I absolutely love to play her, but I'm terrible. I'm terrible with her. Like, I'm like super bad. Oh, Bristleback landing the shackles. There is Bristleback right now. We're on actually 2 points, so they're not gonna be able to do a whole lot of damage to him as long as he has his back turned. Pudge is smoked up. He's going for the Bat Rider. Looks like he'll find him. Still doesn't have the goddamn dismember yet. Should maybe consider getting a point in that before he goes off playing. Before he goes out hunting. Like you gotta bring a knife to basically a hunt. You can't just shoot the animal and then not have anything to cut it with. Oh, it's a weird saying, but it's true. Trust me. Down the bottom lane, Bristleback still getting slightly harassed. He's not been doing too well in farm. Basically, actually, right now, the Zeus is the one doing the best, seeing the fact that he's been left alone so much in middle lane. Phantom Assassin doing second to best. She's also been left alone a little bit on the lanes. Anything with the occur. She doesn't have that high of a net worth. Actually quite low, seeing the fact that she got picked off quite early. And Mage got the Ring of Health, of course, going for the good old conventional build of the Battle Fury, which will get turned into plenty of farm, and we'll see where he goes from there. It depends. Queen of Bane up to steal a little bit of farm. She's currently doing the best on net worth, of course, with the last hits working in her favor, plus that first blood really really taking its toll. And I should probably get rid of these. Give me a second. They should be rather simple. Just, 1 second here. I'm gonna hop off. There we go. Now we got a little bit of a fight here. Queen of Pain gonna commit an ulti on this Phantom Assassin. She is able to blink out if she wants to. There you go. That's the kill. And Treant Protector not there in time. Pudge, however, is he gonna go for the hook? He should. Yep, that's a kill. Should be able to get her. Easy kill for the Pudge. But Queen of Pain or actually Radiant won or Dire won that by a teeny tiny. Oh, that's because it didn't count the Phantom Assassin kill as part of the fight. So I'd say that was pretty even. Not entirely actually. Bad Rider in a little bit of trouble. He is gonna pop Firefly, but he's gonna get rooted, and this should be pretty much the end of him. Beautiful play by the Treant Protector. Generally in the early game, it's always worth it to commit an ultimate to get a kill, and now Bristleback in a whole heap of trouble here. Zeus is down to help out. Almost there. There you go. Power Shot is going to be able to pick up the kill. And Antimage doesn't have to go deep. So we're looking at a rather intense game coming into these later stages of the early game. Which is a weird thing to say. Pudge finally got his dismember together, and he should be able to do some serious damage now. Especially with the boost that he got on the range in the patch. Oh, beautiful stun. It's going to connect on the Queen of Pain, but Bad Rider is actually going to juke. We're fighting on two fronts here. Queen of Pain going to be able to secure a kill. Now Bad Rider, he's going to help out on the Pudge, but Queen of Pain's going to fall ahead of time, and now Mint Berry Crunch, sorry. You almost got him. You almost got away with it. Didn't entirely, and he's going to have to like back and forth in order to secure and save his own life. And now, yeah, she's definitely looking for the power shot. It could be there, seeing if the Pudge hadn't been having living armor on him. Phantom Assassin has now gone into the jungle to farm. Probably the good choice. Seeing the fact that she'll be getting a lot of safe farm there. She has died how many times? 2. Beautiful for Phantom Assassin. Probably a good choice to run into the jungle and farm for a little bit. We got Cory the Catapult. Secret mission Catapult, as Reef would have said. In the jungle, terrible pathfinding, and now he's back on the lane. Down on bottom lane, who's that we got there? That is the Bristleback. He's trying to chase out the Zeus. Bristleback could probably win this right now. No, I'm not entirely sure. There you go. That's a haste rune, and he should be able to make it easily out of there. On the top lane, we pretty much got the entire Radiant team converted to take out the Treant Protector. Rather simple kill. Now Phantom Assassin is going to decide to go ham. Mistakes were possibly made. Shackle is not going to latch. Queen of Pain in a lot of trouble, but he's going to be able to get that ultimate off to secure the kill. And Phantom Assassin is going to get a revenge kill, which was worth it, but 3 for... Nah, it's not good. 3 for 1 is never a good trade. Now Bad Rider, he's in a bit of an exposed position here. Pudge can get a good hook, and it's going to be terrible, and it's going to land, and he's going to eat the Bad Rider alive. Pudge has finally developed a taste for bad. So, securing a little bit of an advantage for his team. Vladimir's offering by the Phantom Assassin. Good old conservative build. Get that lifesteal and then start to build into some damage. That's a good choice, especially for jungling. Plus, that enables them to do a Roshan later, which is always nice. There we go. That's the anti-mage. What has he got coming to him? He's basically got a claymore. That's what he's got. He's doing a tremendous job down here of actually denying as well. Just been totally disregarding everything as Treant Protector. He's in a lot of trouble. He does not have Nature's Guise just yet, but looks like he is going to be able to make it out. Now Bristleback is in on the front there. He wants to get a kill, but that magic damage is way too much for him. And he's going to fall as a result of the Zeus ulti. This Dire team, they're not very coordinated as of right now. I mean, they're struggling in this game quite a lot. Treant Protector is going for the Aghanim Scepter to kick off. Basically, I'm not sure about the Aghanim Scepter rush, especially on Treant. Not really sure what it does for him, seeing the fact that Treant is not the most common hero picked in pubs. But basically, if you're gonna do an Aghanim Scepter, you gotta have something to have it in. Like for instance, on Enigma, it doesn't work having an Aghanim Scepter unless you have a blink and a BKB, because it's gonna get interrupted. It doesn't really work having an Aghanim Scepter on an Earthshaker unless you have something else to kind of go with it. And that's what I fear that this Treant has not gotten so far. So if he's rushing an Aghanim Scepter, he might be making a mistake. But we'll see how it goes for him, how it all turns out, because then again, I'm not really sure how well the Aghanim Scepter fits into Treant's lineup at all. And up on top lane, Pudge is going to eat, and he's going to actually find the blink in a hero, which is kind of a surprise. Maya's power shot is going out, not going to scout anybody out though.
Bottom tower under fire.
Bristleback, very, very good at pushing down the bottom tower here. It's gotten a little bit of damage in on it. If they can get that bottom tower, it's really going to make life difficult for the anti-mage, unless he does get the Claymore or the Battle Fury first, in which case he'll just pop right into the jungle.
They won't know what hit 'em.
They're ringing out the jungle. Thinking that there's somebody in there. Zeus in a very, very bad spot. You could just walk up and dismember him, and that's exactly what he's gonna do. And with a little bit of assistance from basically everybody, they're gonna be able to get the Zeus in the end. And that's 4-1. He did, of course, have to hook. If he had hooked him first, that would have been an easy kill. But the trade up on top lane is not going to be there. Ooh, that was so close. Phantom Assassin is going to jump. Does really? Oh, nice crit. I did not think that one would crit, but they got the good old Bad Rider. And now down on bottom lane, Bristleback and Anti-Mage going to be duking it up. But Anti-Mage, he just wants his farm. He doesn't care whatsoever about the fact that he's being visited by somebody else. He does have the Manta Styles, and the Manta Styles basically give you immortality. That's a cool teleportation thingy. Teleportation particle effect. Yes. Zeus also rushing that Aghanim Scepter. I could see more in him because he doesn't need positioning for his ultimate. He just pops it and then everybody dies. That's Zeus ultimate 101. He pops it and everybody are gone. What do we got here? Lonely little Queen of Pain. Where do you want to go, my dear? She is very, very indecisive up on top lane. We got a little bit of a situation here. Vengeful Spirit is going to get focus fired, and now Pudge, he's going to eat the Zeus, so not yet. It's not going to be worth it just yet. Wind Ranger is going to be able to TP out in time, and nothing's going to stop her. Now Queen of Pain is back in the fray. Hook's going to miss, but Phantom Assassin almost there on the spot.
Dire's bottom tower.
Now Bad Rider is there in the middle lane. He's got his Blink Dagger pretty much now. He just needs about 50 more gold and then he's got it. It's about a 16-minute Blink Dagger. That is not great, but not terrible either. And Bristleback, he's just currently harassing. I mean, he's not really building like for big items or anything like that. He's just there. He's just being Bristle. Excuse me, I'll drop something there. Oh, yep, Power Shot gonna connect on two. Gonna make him a little bit more cautious. Queen of Pain gonna come in with the Scream of Pain and gonna repel him off just a bit. Meanwhile, Pudge picking up his Shadow Blade. Oh lord, this is gonna be rather entertaining. Well, that's something new. I can understand Force Staff and Blink Dagger, but not Shadow Blade. And now, ooh, big ultimate coming up from the Queen of Pain. She's actually almost got two. Dread Protector's not going to fall. And Phantom Assassin just going to go ham before finally getting brought down. And Zeus Ultimate is also going to be able to pick off the Dread Protector. And I don't know why they're going in 2 against 1. 2 against 3, excuse me. They're going to be missing basically everything. Hooks missed. Dismember did land, but Dismember landing is not super hard. It's just a point and click. And that was super uncoordinated once again by the Dire. I mean, they're getting pickoffs here and there, but they're not really accomplishing a whole lot, like, game-wise. But then again, so aren't really the Radiant. I mean, they aren't, like, using their situation properly to, like, start pushing. Currently, tower situation is almost even. I mean, got a little bit of damage in on each tower. Top tower is almost in the worst condition, except for Dire's bottom tower. So they're pretty much even. But then again, this is 18 minutes in the game. A lot can still happen. An Entomage can happen. He's currently getting a lot of free farm, which is never good. Basically, they're searching for him right now. Pudge is going to be running around with the Shadow Blade, showing it off. This could be trouble because, I mean, if they start getting dust for the Pudge, he's basically going to lose. Because he doesn't really need the attack speed or the damage.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Not a really huge fan. Basically, a Force Staff could get you out of any situation. Blink Dagger can get you into any situation. Shadow Blade can do both, but it can be countered. Force Staff can't really be countered unless you have a stun, and stuns aren't abundant, to say the least, on Radiant side. Vengeful Spirit. Oh, nice blink on Disjoint. Pudge could go for a hook in a couple of seconds. He does have the haste room, so it looks like he's just going to run her down. Almost. Blink is out. She's going to be running up north for now. Not going to blink just yet. There you go. That's the blink. And she's actually going to be blinking north. They completely lost her. Dread Protector doing everything in his power to keep his structures safe and keep his structures healed. That's what you got to do. Oh, Pudge just found her. Nice.
Hardly hurt at all.
Now, Bristleback isn't very, very deep. He's actually going to get the last one. He's going to get pulled back in. And this should be the end of him. Beautiful Silsulty, but Dread Protector just walking in there overgrowthing. Basically only one, so basically a 1-for-1 trade with the Bad Rider getting the Bristleback and the Bristleback getting the Bad Rider. Phantom Assassin actually found Pudge. Where? Oh, down to the back there. Down at the back, she went very, very deep. Apparently I couldn't see her on the map.
Structures are fortified.
I blame Blur. Even though it wasn't.
Dire's bottom tower under
Vengeful
fire.
Spirit with the double damage from getting cocky. You aren't doing that much damage yet, sweetheart. Don't think you can outmatch a 171 damage
Radiant's middle tower is
freaking
taking
anti-mage.
damage.
He's going for stats pretty much right now. He's just trying to keep that farm going, keep it efficient, and that was once again a kill on the Queen of Pain. I mean, Phantom Assassin's on fire right now. She is going for a good old basher. Anti-mage finally picked up his Vladimir's offering, so now he can keep safe while jungling. Still not able to fight just yet, though, in my eyes, even though he's probably looking to join in on this next bit of fun here. Phantom Assassin in a little bit of trouble. Has, yep, a Bad Rider bullet too. Oh, Pudge Poke is actually gonna hit the Wind Ranger, but she's gonna be able to walk it off. Maybe not. Urn is still on her. I don't think that's gonna drop her. No, but it's not. It's not gonna drop her. Looks like they aren't gonna go deep.
Radiant's
Very,
top
very
tower
close.
is under siege.
Goes back up on top lane, just scouting around. He's getting really, really big. He's going for
Radiant's
a.
top tower is being attacked.
Basically, he's reducing even more damage with the block chance. Oh, nice hook by the Pudge. He found a good old Zeus. Does not have enough mana for the Dismember, so he's not going to be able to finish the job. This Bristleback, he's getting quite efficient, quite big. Basically, all he needs right now is a pair of a pair of good old health, ring of regen. Ring of regen, yeah. So you can get that Hood of Defiance in place. And Chase down on bottom lane. What do we got here? Pudge. He should just maybe go straight into Dismember. I'm not sure. He is going to, but Anti-Mage is there on the spot. And Hook's actually... Pudge's actually going to deny himself. Now Vengeful Spirit is in a lot of trouble. She's going to be able to secure a kill for herself, and let's just check the net worth. That was absolutely 100% worth it for her. So no kill on the Pudge, and Vengeful Spirit got shit done in the end. So even though it looks like a 2-for-1, take a look at this. I was almost right. Very, very close. The Pudge did deny himself, so.
Tower is being attacked.
And ouchie, my thighs are hurting. Basically a way to get to when you're tired and you don't want to do a cast, do workout first. That's what I did. So I'm currently, my body is battered, but my mind is fresh. My head's strong, but I'll collapse later. No question about it. And Queen of Pain is going to be able to pick up that Orchid now. And Anti-Mage's going to steal the cure, of course. Now Queen of Pain in a lot of trouble. She is grounded, aka rooted, so she's not going to be able to blink out of that one. Oh, Shackle Shot. End of the swap. Vengeful Spirit, big ass plays. No. Wind Ranger is just going to be able to walk it off. That was a good swap. Beautiful swap. Right in the middle of everything. Power Shot. Gonna connect on two. They're not going to care because they're big. Scary.
Radiant's top tower
Basically,
is
it's on ulti with a 6-second cooldown. Where was
Radiant
it?
have fortified their towers.
Where was it? It's on ulti with a 6-second cooldown. Which one was it? I don't know if I did or not, but Pudge, nevertheless, it's gonna eat off the Bat Rider. Vengeful Spirit is gonna be able to secure the kill in the end. I think I might have seen something wrong. 6-second cooldown, that sounds awfully ridiculous. Meanwhile, Phantom Assassin just gonna walk right into the middle of 3 guys. Just gonna pick that smart, and he's actually gonna be able to possibly make it out. Does get the Zeus in the process, and now Queen of Pain is in a little bit of trouble. Swap in. Actually gonna basically screw with the Pudge's Dismember. Now the Queen of Pain, only one left, only survivor in the sea of many.
No more middle tower for Radiant.
The sea of blood and death. Yeah, but the other team is gay. Basically, Dire getting destroyed, right? Or Radiant are getting destroyed right now. See them? They cannot expose themselves to this Phantom Assassin. But, as we have seen in the past, do not forget about Anti-Mage. And this guy is farming fast.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
He is genuinely a super efficient farmer right now.
Top tower is fallen.
222 in 25 minutes.
Middle tower is
And
being
level
attacked.
17. I mean, come on. Skull per minute, 501. Experience per minute, 632. Right now, he's disregarding everything, which he should. And he's just kicking ass. He's almost twice as many last hits.
Radiant's top tower
And
is
hasn't
under
died
siege.
yet. His net worth is getting ridiculous. He might actually see his first death now. He's going to walk right into the Treant Protector. Overgrowth's just going to be there, but he's just going to not care. There you go. That's the Dismember, but his magic resistance doing a lot of work. Is able to almost blink out. He wants to kill. He's getting greedy, this Anti-Mage. Might just fall as a result of this. Is not going to. Is going to be able to TP out in the end. Too bad for the Pudge. Well, actually had a fight going on. Nope, that was just Zeus being a bitch. And now Phantom Assassin, sorry, I almost said Phoenix there. Phantom Assassin is gonna fall to the hand of the Bad Rider after getting dragged, basically. Vengeful Spirit in a little bit of a bad spot, and this is actually gonna be good for the Anti-Mage. In the fact that he got to show off a little bit of muscle, got a little bit of share of the gold, and what's he got? He got a Manta Style. He got his Manta Style, and now he's going to be able to farm even more efficient and going to be pushing like a maniac. Oh, nice ward there. There you go. Oh, nice disjoint. I think it's disjointed. Not sure. Does still have the mana void, and these two motherfuckers are getting low. Take a look at that. There you go. That's the good old shackle shot, and that's the bristleback almost going down. It's gonna be able to juke a little bit of the damage off from the mana void, and there you go. That's the overgrowth. And now Treant Protector should be able to make it out. Should be able to walk it out on foot, and nothing's really gonna mount to this. Anti-mage, he's not gonna quit farming anytime soon. I think he maybe should go for a heart next. That heart or BKB. BKB wouldn't be half that bad, but heart would definitely be good against Phantom Assassin. Heart's always nice. It's basically you last longer against him. There's of course a BKB on the Phantom Assassin. Basically, now that I think about it, Monkey King Bar wouldn't be half that bad. Maybe on somebody like a Wind Ranger or the Queen of Pain, it wouldn't be super bad either. But Anti-Mage is definitely the one you want to be getting a Monkey King Bar on. That's going to be counting for his Abyssal Blade. Like, that's got to be instead of that. And he has a TP in 18 seconds. It's just blinking into a secure location inside the trees. And actually, that's not secure whatsoever. He's thinking of jumping. He does have the Monster already. He's actually going to go for it. Gonna jump out of the Treant Protector first. Then gonna decide to farm in the middle of everything. They did find the right illusion. Or the right image. But now he's gonna be able to blink out. There you go. He's out in the way.
Regeneration.
That leaves the Queen of Pain in a terrible spot. I think she was open for kills. But now, oh, he's gonna hook a creep the Pudge. Bristleback now gonna be able to follow, but the blink out, they're not gonna be able to chase her. And this is the trouble with playing up against two blinking heroes. You have really nothing to counter it unless you have like massive chain locks on the stuns, and they just don't. Now Anti-Mage, take a look at how fast he's pushing. He's almost getting up to the tower here. Really excited to see the
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
Basically, do they have TPs? They have two TPs on the team. One of them comes here, that's the Bristleback. Second one's here. That is Vengeful Spirit. Not the biggest of threats. Up against the Manta-styled Anti-Mage. Now we've seen a little bit of a fight. Pudge. A bit of trouble. Oh, that's Treant Protector, excuse me. Because he's in this. He might even, yep, he's gonna get picked off in the end. Now, Phantom Assassin wants to go to work on the Wind Ranger. Not gonna be able to though. It's gonna be with a little bit of minus damage off of something. Oh, Pudge, he's just not landing hooks today. There you go. Phantom Assassin in the middle of the fray. Not gonna be able to finish the job though, and this might turn bad for her. It is going to. Queen of Pain going to town. Pudge is gonna be able to hook, but never gonna be able to finish it. And this is Pudge actually was on a godlike streak. He just got wrecked by the Zeus. Does have 11 stacks on Flesh Heap and got 9 kills in a row here. So that's a lot of money down the pocket of the Zeus, and he's got his Aghanim Scepter and yes, Blink Dagger. Positioning. I would have thought like Refresher just for ultra annoyance build, because currently these guys are getting super annoyed by the Zeus. Oh, Anti-Mage, he is doing a lot of work on this Bristleback. Does have the living armor, but it's not going to last him for a whole lot longer. Anti-Mage's going to be able to take this tower with ease, almost. Treant Protector does want to get blood, and he's not going to be able to late on the overgrowth. So Anti-Mage's going to be able to walk out in the end. And he has enough for a Reaver. Not really sure what he wants to go for. He's far in behind enemy lines. He just wants to end this. Right now, Pudge is going to be able to find the hook. There you go. That's the dismember. This should be the end of his life. That's the stun. And that's it for the Anti-Mage. Pudge going to be taunting just a little bit. Just teeny tiny bit. They got quite a lot of gold out of that. And Pudge finally going to be able to finish up that Aghanim Scepter. Usually I would go the other way around. Get the heart first and then the Aghanim Scepter. Just because basically Aghanim Scepter is useless without a heart. Because, I mean, you're not going to be dealing that much damage anyway. Unless you've been getting like amazing amount of kills in the early game. which is semi-okay for this Pudge. He's been getting a kill every 3 minutes. You really don't need an Aghanim Scepter until you have a Hard. Maybe even a BKB before that, because basically you're Pudge, you're big, fat, and scary, and you don't have a whole lot of magic resistance. In total, you actually die quite fast on a Pudge. So in fact that the physical damage resistance is semi-low, so you gotta get something to make up for that. Basically, the reason why most of these heroes are kind of difficult to take down with like lower health is because they have tremendous physical damage resistance. You see, even 3M Protector, he has like 29. Pudge is down to 25%. Take a look at that. Most strength heroes are, but if you don't play into your strength as a strength hero, you're gonna be boned later. Unless you're an Omni Knight, in which case you're fine. This Pudge is not really making good decisions right now in my head. I'm hearing stuns. That's the Roshan falling, and that's Roshan on the Phantom Assassin. And this is terrible news. They must have seen them.
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
Yes, that is the Stanley Parable.
Now but a memory.
Stanley Parable announcer you can hear in the background. That is also up for grabs in the giveaway. Just gonna give a quick shout out to that. Remember, it's on my channel. You can still participate. It'll be probably up next week. And there's everything about the giveaway. You can see that on my channel trailer. Basically, the video that says giveaway at the end of it.
Is being attacked.
So go participate in that. The more that participates, the more entertaining it is.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Yes, Radiant's bottom tower.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
Radiant, sorry. Queen of Pain now wants to go ham. She's gonna commit to Sonic Wave only on the Vengeful Spirit, and one crit and she's down.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
She was on fire earlier,
Dire's
but
top tower has fallen.
that just hurt a little bit too much for it to be fun for this Radiant team. Currently they're getting battered. They need their anti-mage, but currently he's actually backdooring like a motherfucker. He actually went Basher instead of going for the MKB, which I don't really get, but apparently gotta work. Oh, I gotta get rid of that whole thing there. There you go. But he's working towers pretty fast. He's got the damage to deal with it, and currently Radiant. Now they're not super focused on this. They need to buy the anti-mage time up the top lane. This is basically a base race right now. Melee Rex is gonna fall super fast. They're just getting started. There you go, swap in. Wind Ranger in a lot of trouble there. One hit, and that should be, yep, that's it.
My next arrow will find its mark.
Anti-Mage, he's now back, and he is back with it all with a vengeance. Holy shit, he just completely obliterated everybody. Take a look at the amount of ultis going off at once. Now second life, Phantom Assassin, she is going for the Zeus butt. Is going to get lassoed, and that should disable her. That is the portion then. Take a look at that. That is ouchie. That's 4 for 1 buyback. That's 4 for a dieback. That is not a good situation, and especially with the Ultra Pusher, which basically Anti-Mage has become with the Mantis Bounty. Extensive amount of damage he does. Take a look at that net worth. 35 minutes in, and you got a 20k net worth. That is quick farming. Really wondering what he wants to go for. He's got 4.5k on the bank. Buybacks aren't that expensive yet, so he could actually go for something.
Dire's middle tower
Just
taking
gonna
damage.
let his solutions take care of shit for him while he is where? Where did he go? Hasn't even bought anything yet. Just cleaning up the bottom lane. And they're calling good game. Already this bristleback swap in. Oh, swap into the hook. Terrible play, and that just completely actually set up the Dire quite a lot. I think they were just on their bellies laughing. Beautiful. Beautiful amount of board. Is he going to be able to finish off the bristleback? Nope, he's actually going to turn his attention towards the Vengeful Spirit. And going to blink and CP. Nope, swap is going to cancel that, so now he does have to go for the kill. In my eyes. Just going to blink off north, and he should be able to be fine for now. Yep, actually going to blink south. Once again, nope, he's not fine whatsoever, and he's going to get picked off in the end. And that's a big, that is a big kill. He does have the buyback. Don't really think he needs it just yet. Zeus does actually have an ultimate, but didn't even commit in that fight. So what are we looking at experience-wise? Experience per minute, of course, being led by the anti-mage. Hero level. Second best.
Dire's middle tower is being
On this Phantom Assassin, has built into an Abyssal Blade, so she has a couple of core items. Anti-mage, if he wanted to get a heart, which I highly suggest he would do,
Dire's middle tower
that or
taking
butterfly,
damage.
he is closing in on 6 slotted. He still needs to build that Skull Basher into an Abyssal Blade. Who's that? That's Bad Rider in a bad spot. 1 crit and he's pretty much gone. There you go, Pudge is gonna get denied the Dismember for now, and no play coming out of that. Anti-mage really saving his buyback here. He is gonna go for basically an MKB, which is definitely the best option for this for the Phantom Assassin, because you don't want to be letting her get out of hand, and even though it's a wasted slot, it's always good to have an MKB. Basically, it does tremendous amount of damage. It does 80 something in damage. And what is he about? Did he send the courier for it? Yep, he sent the courier for the Demon's Edge. So that's basically there now. And Anti-Mage is a happy man. There you go, that's the MKB. So now he's closing in on being 6 slotted. He still needs to build that Skull Basher into something a little bit more useful, which is an Abyssal Blade. And then turn the BOT or the Power Treads into a pair of BOTs, and then he's there. Down and I has their problem. Take a look at that. Take a look at that damage, man. That is ridiculous. They're just rolling up middle lane for now. This could be an ambush, though. They are smoked up, this Dire team. Have a smoke coming in from the middle lane as well. Got top rotations coming in. They're going to be crossing their paths here. Wind Ranger in a terrible spot. Smoke is broken, so now they see Phantom Assassin in for the kill. There you go, going to be committing the Abyssal Blade already, and she's basically gone. Anti-Mage is completing with hammering her. That's a double kill for the Anti-Mage. Is he going to make it a triple? Yes, no, he is. Zeus took it just at the last second, and basically Anti-Mage he wants blood. Nope. Yeah, he wants the blood of the bristle. Not gonna taste it just yet, because they got a tower to destroy. So that's an ouchie. That's a smack to the face. Anti-Mage is gonna get hooked. There you go, quick Yules from the Zeus, able to save him there. And now all hell's gonna drop. No, not even. Yep, Anti-Mage was in the middle of there. I did not see that. He's gonna be able to blink out from the under the overgrowth and the Dismember, so he's gonna be fine, and basically that's the guy that want to be keeping alive, the Anti-Mage. That just got him another 2k gold. Take a look at that. Gold per minute, experience per minute, 800. And he's just cleaning out top lane. He does not want anything to stay in his way, because currently that's the guy who's gonna win this game. It's his game to win, and his game to lose. He's the one. If he plays well, they're going to be winning. If he plays badly, which he hasn't been doing so far, they're going to lose it. There you go. Beautiful shackle. How did that not shackle? How did that not latch? Apparently then Anti-Mage, he wants the blood. He could go for a Mana Void. It's going to slow him just a little bit, seeing the fact that he does not have the biggest mana pools, and Anti-Mage is going to actually pay for his mistakes here. Just for Wind Ranger is going to be able to make it out. Is that going to crit? That is actually going to crit for 450. Bad Rider. That was his Yules that saved that finish. Alright. That was useful. There you go. That's the TP out. Bad Rider. Still in a good spot. Still in a good shape. He's actually been able to get out of and away with the gem for the past couple of fights. Now, Pudge, they see him. They got dust. And it's trouble if he does. Nope, he's not going to get the lasso now. Phantom Assassin in the middle of the fray. Is she gonna fall though? That's the trouble. BKB is gonna get popped. There you go. That's the stun. Overgrowth in off from the Gem Protector. Anti-Mage does have to buy back for this one. Gem is on the ground. They probably want to be getting that as well. Now he's gonna be going hammer. That's level 25. And Queen of Pain is on with the double kill, and now they want to chase down the last little remaining factor of this. the Vengeful Spirit, and they should be easily able to get her, swap out into a TP. There you go, Mana War's gonna cancel that, and it's time to go. Thunderstruck. That makes me want to listen to AC/DC. And it's time. This anti-mage, he's angry. He's angry. And he wants to finish this. Oh, it's a buyback situation. There's only one in Zeus. So, buybacks are not going to matter as of right now. Well, having one would basically win you the game. But there are none. That's terrible. If they lose 2 lanes of Rax, I fear that this game is over. You cannot win. Almost not win with 2 lanes of Rax. And there you go. That's a good Sonic Wave. Gonna basically put this Phantom Assassin down to half health. Anti-Mage, he does really, really want that Rax. And there you go. BKBs are prop left and right. They're gonna be having a battle of the ages. And in the meantime, Anti-Mage is up on top lane. Trying to do a little bit of work. Phantom Assassin is gonna be finding the Zeus as well. Is it gonna be a triple? She is very, very low. There you go. That's the Zeus ulti. The buyback Zeus ulti is gonna be able to pick her up in the end. Anti-Mage's gonna jump in and get the missile back in time. And that's almost another lane of Rax if he is fast. Pudgy's there for the dismember. Oh, this is terrible. Ah, he should have gone for it. He actually did. Swapping from Vengeful Spirit with the stun, and that's dead Anti-Mage. There you go, now Bad Rider. He's in a lot of trouble here. They gotta retreat out right now and live to fight another day. That's fire, flame, fire, blah, blah, blah. I do not remember. But Wind Ranger is also gonna fall, so that's almost a team wipe for Arax. And at this stage of the game, I'm not sure if it's worth it or not, because now they're just gonna be rumbling right down middle lane and taking the lane of Rax themselves.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
And that's gonna put Radiant one short. Zeus is the only one to defend, so he's right now he's looking basically to push out bottom lane like a maniac. So that he can get back and defend mid lane without having to worry about anything else. But in the meantime, actually creeps MVPs here.
Taking damage.
They're going to town. There's one middle tower fallen. Because of these creeps, and they're just not paying attention to it, except for Triad. He's like somewhat back at base. Oh, of course, Aghanim Scepter. Eyes of the Forest. Totally forgot. Now Queen of Pain is in the middle of the frame with the BKB. Not really keen on getting exposed before Express Black has been dealt with. Wind Ranger now finally back. Anti-Mage will be back in a couple seconds as well. Push that forward. Is there with the drag? Not gonna do just yet. There you go. That's the last one. That's the bristle. Oh, nice swap, but the Vengeful Spirit gonna be able to save the bristle, but at the cost of her own life. And bristle back. Is this the end of his life as well? Was Vengeful Spirit? Spirit step for nothing. Pudge is going to be missing his hook. Miss Sonic Wave as well. Pudge, he's going to be eating. Almost going to be able to get the Queen of Pain. Now it's the Bristleback who's in a lot of trouble. He's in a very, very bad spot. This is basically like back and forth. Oh, beautiful overgrowth. Going to latch on 2, 3. And now Phantom Assassin. This is like a dinner table for her. She's going to be, yep, Gem Protector. Actually, Triad going to be able to get the kill. Find the kill. And now everything is just going the way of the Dire team. Take a look at that. Experience going their way now. Pudge has gotten a pair of BOTs to match his Aghanim Scepter in. He's on 20 stacks of Flesh Heap. He's not a dude you want to mess with. And once he gets a Breather, oh ho ho, it's a whole different story. He already has 3.5k HP. From just being Pudge.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
That's ouchie.
Maybe no one attacked Dire's towers for a few seconds here.
Yep, Anti-Mage. Gonna try for the back door. Onto the tower. TP's back. From the Phantom Assassin. This is not a fight he wants to be taken right now. Not with anybody else to eat the damage for him. That's what they need. Dire team. They need a tank, and they just don't have a Treant Protector, and the rest of the Dire team, they're going to be forced to get out. Hook on nobody. Anti-Mage AFK for a couple of seconds, and now he's gonna be chasing. He wanted to give him a little bit of space there. They know he's in there somewhere. That is so gosh darn close. That is so close. They really have to pay attention to it, and if oh yeah, that's right, Roshan. If they get the Aegis onto Anti-Mage, which is probably not what they're going to be doing, they probably want to be given to somebody like Pain or something. So she can jump in, pop the entire combo, have it come back up at the time that she gets back from being dead, and then have another go. But they should definitely take Roshan. Anti-Mage, she can solo it if you wanted to, and then have somebody else take it. Take a look at that, experience-wise. He's of course dropping right now, but gold per minute is staying pretty consistent for him throughout this. Now it's time. It's not. Apparently Anti-Mage, he wants to just stick around and do what Anti-Mage does. That's push.
Every coin helps.
He wants to give his team, I don't think he really wants to give his team the best shot of Roshan, but he just doesn't want to get involved in that risk of a maneuver. He's in the middle of everything now. Anti-Mage, he's gonna get eaten and decimated. There you go. That's the blink away with the Orchid Silence. And that is all. Phantom Assassin in a terrible spot. Gonna get Yuled, but Bristleback is there for the save, and basically that was more of an escape Yuled than anything else. And now Anti-Mage Alderson up on top lane and pushing. That is how efficient that man is. Basically, he's just taking creeps upon creeps upon creeps. And now Phantom Assassin is going for the Roshan. I'm just not sure it's going to be enough. I am not sure at all. Mage waiting for the creep wave. Tower has healed up since last time. He could take on a Bristleback solo with the East's Anti-Mage. But with the Pudge there, that's a totally different story. Pudge goes up and eats. And nope, he cancelled it. Don't know why he cancelled it. But he apparently did. And Swap now going to be confusing everybody. Oh, beautiful disjoint off the stun. Hook is going to be there in time, yes. Bristleback actually going to be coming up with that kill. So now Queen of Pain going to be bobbing the last charge and second to last charge, and Being going to be able to escape out. That was a failed maneuver. He needs teams to back him up. He can't do it alone anymore. That's a cool statue. Don't think it has. Yeah, it's just an effigy. Now. What is that sitting on? Okay, that was a crow. I saw something white there for a second. Now, but he wants kills, and he's going to be going for, yep, he went for the Reaver, so now his Dismember is going to be basically hell to get caught by. There you go, that's the good old poke. Phantom Assassin, though, in a lot of trouble. Anti-Mage is going to be joining the fight with the buyback. And she's going to go. That's one. That's the Aegis dropped. Anti-Mage, he wants basically to take out the Pudge first. I don't think he wants to be dealing with him. But actually they're going to be able to handle Anti-Mage pretty solidly alone. Even though she does get the Queen of Pain, it's still worth it to get a Phantom Assassin for Queen of Pain. Next, always. Oh, he went the wrong way. Oh, that's too bad. That's Bristleback. He's not going to decide to give a fuck. Oh, I'm going to take the hero with the resistant time. Does have Crimson Guard, I just haven't seen it pop yet. Oh, too many creeps. Too many creeps. Yield the creep instead of the Bristleback, and now Anti-Mage wants it. He wants to do it. The Crimson Guard is popped. Gonna be force staffing back and forth. Basically, Bad Rider just wants to be there to make sure that this kill goes down the way that they want it to. And that is pretty much a dead Bristleback. There you go. That's the stun. Basically, the flame break. Does he want to commit his? Nope. I don't think. Oh, beautiful hook by the Pudge. And he's gonna eat. Actually, Bristleback's gonna live. And now Bad Rider, he's gonna fall. Intimate's not gonna fall though, but I think Bad Rider might. Not even either, so nothing, no kills are gonna be coming out of that. Oh, Nectar units. Of course. Pudge gonna miss the hook. Zeus gonna run into his own Yules. Oh, that's too bad. Who had the Nectar units? That was probably somebody like Tramp Protector. Yep, he went for the Necro book. Which is good for basically having him push and having him being, you know, like solid quick wave repellent when he has to defend base all by himself while his team is out being glorious. That's a big ass creep wave. But not gonna be a match for Phantom Assassin with the Mjolnir or with the Maelstrom. Gonna be turning that into Mjolnir soon. So that's ouchie. Anti-Mage, you need to get a heart, man. You need to get them hearts. Basically 1.7 KHP is just not enough.
Haste!
Hasted. But you're not gonna be able to catch this sucker. Blink on the middle lane. Is Pudge gonna be there with the hook? Not yet. Oh, almost gonna actually hit the tree and protector. How many last hits? He's only gotten 500. Where'd it go? There. It's too fast for me. This is interesting. Pudge. Oh, the jukes. Jukes into the tree line. Vengeful Spirit, what do you got, my lady? You got an Aghanim Scepter, Point Booster, and an Ultimate Orb with an Orb of Venom. That is an unmistakable Ayascati. She wants to turn herself into an AD carry. Oh, sorry, that's League of Legends term. Basically an attack damage carry. She wants to be turning herself into a damage dealer. Oh, nice disjoint there. From the men's style. He's been having a couple of good ones of those. He could how expensive is his buyback? He's got 3 minutes. He could farm up for another buyback. Buy something and then farm up for another buyback before it runs out. Basically, they're focusing on 3 people up on top lane, 2 down on bottom lane, and Antimate's gonna get his back up now. Phantom Assassin is there basically for the take-in. If they can get the lasso, there it is. She's gonna be dragged out of the fight and actually away from Antimate. This might be slightly worse than if he had just dragged her the other way, but nevertheless, Antimate is gonna find the kill, and now Bristleback is gonna fall as well. Ouchie. That's all I gotta say. It's ouchie. And that's the push that they were waiting for. Now, if they want to, they can pretty much just go all the way up. So with the push power of this anti-mage, they are gonna be up the lane in no time. Push illusion. Yeah, he is that stupid. Although they're gonna be committing a lot to take this thing out. Holy shit, that's some quite efficient warding by Trian. Look at that. Basically, they got vision of the entire bottom lane and basically the entirety of top. Even though they have no towers, take a look at that map vision. I'm gonna fog the dire here for you. Take a look at that map vision. That is amazing.
Dire have duct-taped cardboard all over their structures.
That's even at nighttime. Now Vengeful Spirit is gonna get shackled. Anti-Mage does want to take the tower. This could be it. This is probably it. This is probably the push, and there are no buybacks. There are no buybacks, and that's third lane of Rex. That's probably it. Myers, if Vengeful Spirit falls, which she will, there it is. That's it. That's the game, and now Anti-Mage is going to be taking out the final tower. Kind of a little bit of a lousy conclusion, but nevertheless, Radiant, they thought for it, and in the end, they had the stronger team, and they definitely took this one with ease. Not with ease, but it was a close game, 41-42, and basically an almost an expansion on both sides. And that is it. That is the GG. Bristleback not happy about it, seeing the fact that he's basically disconnected right off the bat. So this was definitely a good game. Don't forget about the giveaway, which I announced here earlier. Go partake in it. The more people, the merrier. And it's gonna be a good old jolly fun time. If you enjoyed this, please go subscribe. Basically all kinds of support is appreciated. I don't care if it's just a like, if it's a favorite, if it's a subscribe, if it's a comment, anything that you guys want to throw at me, go ahead and do it. It helps more than you might think. Because currently motivation is hard to come by, and basically in this business, motivation is by far the most difficult thing to actually that you basically have, and motivation is the only thing that keeps you going. So I have done 50 something casts, and I'm still going, so I'm somewhat solid on that, but it's not easy keeping your drive up, keeping going. But subscribe, like, comment, do whatever you fancy. Just know that it helps out a tremendous amount. And that's me, Frozor, signing off. See y'all later.